So if you tone out the noise, or the news, I should say, we should bounce here. But since everybody's out, no, it's gonna go up 10%. I was out and I just decided to get in. I was like, F it. That's my prediction. Everybody's on the sitting outside. So I'm thinking the market's gonna go the other way. All right, now first I'm gonna need you to like this video, and then I'm gonna need you to subscribe and hit that bell, because I dropped that video on Sunday letting you know my prediction of what's gonna happen this week with the stock market. Now don't let anyone tell you they didn't know it was gonna rally like this, because I knew. I told you, and there was the proof, and that's exactly why I wanted to drop that video. But let's look at things right now. Here it is, election day. It's 11:56, November 3rd. So hey, first go out and vote. Okay, you got to take care of business, then come back and trade. All right, so here we are, man. We're looking at what's happening now. I know all of this could get erased today, tomorrow, but we're talking about up to now. The Dow is already up, what, 1,100 points since today and yesterday. So it's an incredible rally. A lot of people pulled out their money, and now they probably thinking maybe they shouldn't have done that. Or, because you might wake up tomorrow and the market's up another 1,000 points, and then you're like, oh man, I done missed 2,000 points or whatever. Anyway, so here we are. So right now, as I do this video, the Dow's up 592, 211 on the NASDAQ. Nice day on the NASDAQ, because yesterday the NASDAQ was kind of weak, and even this morning it was showing a little weakness. So notice how everyone had a nice green candle the first 15 minutes or so, and then look at the NASDAQ. It actually was red, and then it decided to turn green. Now, it does look like the market wants to kind of roll over. Let me pull up the CNBC map real quick, and I like pulling up this. I usually start with this because I like looking at the VIX, right? So the VIX right now is only down 5% with this kind of rally. And you got to remember, it's still high. It's 35%. I mean, 35, that's a high VIX, man. We could be down 2,000 points tomorrow. We don't know. It's a high VIX. It's down 5% today. And let's look at the heat map, and you can see everything is working. What is this red? Wow. Skyward Solution reported a great quarter, and they're down 2%. So they still wanting to sell these tech stocks, I guess, when they report. It seems like that is the way it's going. Anyway, so here we are in PayPal. Man, okay, look at PayPal. All right, so for the most part, everything is green. So let's just go ahead. We're going to use this video to kind of look at the indexes. Now, if you look over here to the left, that right here, that's the minute chart of the SPX. And now I'm looking at it kind of roll over. And this is about the time it rolled over yesterday. So I got the minute chart up, right? Not saying it's going to completely roll over. It could be, one of these numbers right here. But yesterday it took a crap right about noon, and kind of was like, wow. But it still was a great day. So let's look at the 4-hour chart. This is the SPX index, and everything looks all good. You can see how it perfectly bounced off of that support, and maybe it's going to make a run to these highs right here, right? But this is I'm going to go ahead and call that a double top. It's kind of a lower high, but you know what? I'm calling it a double top, and maybe this can come up and make a triple top. By the way, I personally believe there's no such thing as triple tops, and I actually think there'll be no resistance if it gets up here and just go right through. But it's in a channel, right? We can see the channel, we at least know that, and it's at the bottom of the channel right now, trying to bounce. Can it make its way to the top of the channel before it retreats, or does it retreat tomorrow? The VIX is telling you it can retreat anytime, okay? The VIX is at 35, right? So let's pull this out to the daily, and you can see a little clearer, for the most part, sideways action and in the channel. Let's pull out to the weekly, and then we'll do the monthly. Because the monthly chart, I gotta admit, is kind of interesting. If you even look at this weekly, it looks like it's still maybe trying to maybe begin to roll over. Look at the slow stochastics, coming down and it's spread apart. I kind of like it going up and spread apart. And if we pull up the monthly, you can see it. I mean, let's clear all these drawings out, and it just looks like maybe it's still. Now remember, it's November 3rd, so this candle's only 3 days old. Actually 2 days. It's Monday, Tuesday. And you think maybe it still has a possibility to roll over. It still has a possibility to work its way down that way somewhere. Now, I don't know how far, I don't know how long, but if you look at this monthly, woo, oh man, where's support? Way down here. I mean, right? We get a little support somewhere around here, you know, so it still has the potential to lose a lot. All right. Now, remember, my prediction was just for election week. And I'm making this video right now because tomorrow's a new day. And so far, I'm right. Oh, man, I'm just kidding, man. But it's definitely volatile times. OK, and I could be right today, wrong tomorrow, tomorrow, right today. With the VIX being up like that, generally, it could roll over at any time and roll over hard. All right. So let's look at the VIX. Let's go ahead and pull that up right now. And you could see what I'm talking about. We're looking at the monthly. This is a bullish VIX, right? Look at this candle right here. And then it's kind of like doing a bull flag like it does wants to go higher. Here's the weekly. Same thing on the weekly. It did make a higher high right here, a higher high, right? And down here was a higher low. So it does look like it easily wants to go higher. And a VIX that goes higher, it means the stock market generally goes lower. So the VIX is looking more bullish than the S&P looked bullish, right? So it's kind of telling me maybe, yes, maybe the S&P can roll over. I hope not, because I'm on the bull team. I'm a bull, all right? I want stocks to go higher. But the VIX is high. It's usually not this high. So this could be the top. Remember, I did a video a couple of days ago saying how, hey, man, we used that 40 VIX. It only happened like 7 times in the last 20 years or something like that. So kind of go check out that video. Maybe I'll link it up above. But keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Even though we are high, it's one of the highest VIX. All right, so let's look at the Qs. See what's going on over there. Let's see if we can identify why they look weaker. And by looking at the weekly, I'm starting with the weekly. Let's pull up the 4-hour chart. And actually, I'm looking at the 4 hours. They actually made a higher low. They turned around faster than the S&P SPY turned around. But the 4 hours look good. It looks like it had actually bounced and maybe even make a run to maybe make a higher high, right? So let's see. But you know, you go back until what is this? Till October 20th or so. This is in a downtrend, but for the most part, if I draw this, it is in a channel, right? Just like the SPY. Let's pull up the small caps and see what's going there. And I'll use the IWM ETF as the small caps index. A lot different. The weekly looks bullish. Looks like it's just trying to run sideways. So the wow, man, the IWM is up 2.25%. It's really it's really having a great day. This one is not really in a channel. So we saw the SPX mostly in a channel. We saw the Qs making a slightly higher low in that channel. And IWM is really making a higher low. IWM is in the uptrend. IWM is bullish. So it looks like if you're trying to put money in, you want to put it in index, IWM is the most bullishish. Didn't that sound like the bull S word? IWM is more bullishish than the other stocks. I'm using that word, and that is bullishish. That word is created right here on Dre Trades. I'm using it. All right, so I like the IWM. That's the daily. Let's pull up the weekly and see if we have the same. Yeah, there's the weekly looking very bullish, and the monthly. The only thing that kind of scares me is you look at these are lower highs, and it could kind of come here and make a double top right there and want to retreat, but still that's some ways to go, right? So I do like the IWM, the small caps. So there we have it. There it is. You gotta like the channel, you gotta hit the bell, you gotta subscribe, because Dre Trades is throwing out some serious predictions over here. I'm not gonna look at any individual stocks. We just looked at the indexes and we looked at the VIX, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. All of this can change, man. Tomorrow this could be a sea of red. But things are looking pretty good. I reduced my exposure on Google, a little upset because it's having a pretty decent day, but I don't feel too bad about it because tomorrow it could turn around, right? Things could turn around. I'm very bullish on Google and Facebook. These two is my only positions, but I'm more bullish on Google than I am Facebook, but I'm bullish on both of them. All right, so hey, this is Dre Trades. Thank you for watching. Hey, I gotta throw a little bonus out. I do a podcast, right? I got a podcast going now, and I'm about to drop a podcast about my prediction on the election. And it's gonna be pretty, it's gonna be out there, all right? It's gonna be something I won't put on YouTube, so you probably want to check that out. I'll try to leave a link to the podcast in the description below. All right, so thanks for watching, everyone. It's Dre Trades. Please vote. I hope you vote, and let's hope everything works out the way you want it to work out. How's that? Anyway, thanks for watching again. Hit the comment, subscribe, all that. Hit the bell, like the video. You know what to do. Dre Trades, Instagram, Dre Trades, Twitter. I'm out. Peace.